State Farm, downtown Los Angeles.
On his stride, and you can see
The victory in San Francisco by Dave and Buster's, and because of, again, injury. And who knows if these two teams finish top regular season could make the difference between being a much higher seed and perhaps home court advantage. As we mentioned, the Lakers have been excellent at home. They have their longest home winning streak in 7 years. They've won 8 in a row on a beautiful pass. Doncic to Jackson Hayes.
a few deliver. Jackson Hayes, nothing to do with that ball except catch it and finish.
Well, there are a lot of people in Los Angeles, as Michael Porter can't hit, who are thrilled that Lucas is one of them.
No doubt, and he's the prototypical kind of center Luka had in Dallas. He loves the athletic rim runner to freeze that backline defender.
Boy, a lot of contact. Doncic takes it, knocks it in, and a chance for a three-point play. Gordon was smothering Doncic, and that. Lakers here at home, 27-7. As off the free throw miss, they get another possession. Reeves, who has just been on an absolute tear, to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Watson guarding Doncic. Doncic looking. Watson trying to stay with him. Scoop layup is good. Already two terrific. Russell Westbrook coming off a triple-double in their victory on Monday. Misfires on the 3. Denver's one of the best road teams in the NBA. Doncic very aggressive early. Reeves guarded by Brown. Shot clock down to 7. Finney-Smith has to come bail out. 3 on the 24. Reeves step back. His three-pointer. That's good. How about this start for the Lakers? They've hit their first 4 shots.
First one, no thought process behind that.
And Gordon is fouled to the line. Gordon set the tone the other night. Without Jokic, without Murray, without Christian Brown, Gordon scored the first 7 points. And Denver had one of their better wins of the season, team. And they just fought their way through a victory.
They hit Golden State with.
Now it's Michael Porter on Doncic. Just creates so many mismatches. Spins, layup, count it. Luka Doncic dominant here in the first 2. Gordon has Reeves on him. Side step and a travel. Been less than desirable, according to Michael Malone at times. Was excellent the other night. It's been a struggle so far defensively to stop this man. Doncic steps back, puts it in. Luka Doncic cooking early. And it's a 14-2 lead. Doncic 4 for 4.
They are day to day, Mike.
Well, every team right now, George, obviously banged up, but Denver, it's their top guys. Even Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon aren't 100%. But like you know this, at this time of season, very few players are 100%.
Nobody is. I'll take it a step further. And so what you're trying to do, if you're Michael Malone, you want this right here. You want pace. Get out and run without your 2 guys that you run your offense through. This is their best weapon, and you still have Russell Westbrook.
So Westbrook really was the energizer. Just got the team going, as he's been doing throughout his entire career. Reeves guarded well by Porter. Shot clock at 7. Doncic trying to draw a foul, gets inside, draws that foul, and Porter up his first. And Doncic will return to the free throw line. The thing you think with Doncic, again, this is just to get that chemistry, but what we've seen so far, if you're the opponents of this team going forward, you're a bit concerned.
Well, you have 2 guys that can win any really a profile physically that you can use to match up. They also can beat any scheme because of their size. Or once LeBron James comes back, and oh, by the way, if one of them is getting rest, Austin Reeves, not a bad option to go to.
Game already. Nice bounce pass inside. Westbrook first already with 11 points. His Laker high in the first 15. He had a 45-point game already. Nice bounce pass inside. Westbrook first with a 3, then with a gorgeous look. He had 16 assists on Monday night, a season high. Want to play well here.
He likes the challenge, I believe. Like, guys are out, okay, obviously he'd rather play with his stars. He likes the challenge of seeing what he can lead this team to.
Doncic and Hayes connect once again. They are starting to get. And the Lakers have hit 7 of their first 8 from the field.
The start that Luka had offensively is now going to make it even more difficult to stay with Jackson Hayes as long as you have to.
Gordon knocks down another 3 in one of the unbelievable turn games, but if he had, he'd be #1 in the NBA in three-point percentage, a career high 46%.
15 for his last 22 from the three-point line.
Jordan Goodwin can't get it. Finney Smith couldn't, but Jackson Hayes can. Goodwin over to Smith. Your turn. Finney Smith, though, can't get it to go. That's your shot.
Mike, I can tell you one thing. I never would have handed the ball off if I was in the position Jordan Goodwin was just in.
Meanwhile, Michael Porter comes back. An early burst by Doncic. Lakers are up a dozen. And now all 5 starters have scored for Denver. Doncic single coverage. Here comes the help. Reeves kicks it out. Finney Smith this time lines it up. That's good. That's their 3rd three-pointer already. They, with Doncic, are taking more three-pointers.
On a little bit of a heater by his standards coming into this game from the 3 and shot that one very comfortably.
Gordon looking to post up Hayes and a defensive health, but number 2 defensively.
This year, their best stretch when they were top 10 in the
For defense, it's in the top 10. Doncic fires away, connects on another. Luka Doncic, 14 points in the first. Westbrook down the lane, shot won't go. The tip from Gordon doesn't go. Westbrook comes out of the pack, throws it up to Porter, and a foul's going to be called on the lead out for Denver. Westbrook doing Westbrook things out there.
Yeah, the push after the made.
Jackson Hayes already 4 points and 3 boards. Doncic once again gets in the paint, finds Gabe Vincent, wide open three-pointer. Watson had it knocked away. Hayes kicks it back out. Vincent's going to try again. This one's good. And another timeout. Michael Malone has watched the Lakers hit 10 of their first 14 minutes. He played well the other night in San Francisco. Watson gets it down low, shoots over. Look at Westbrook come flying in. Couldn't quite finish it. He's not a kid anymore, and he's still doing that.
Looked like he was on a trampoline in there. I don't know where he got the leverage to get that high.
Doncic gets some leverage. Watson frustrated, count it, and a foul. Doncic has erupted here with 16 first-quarter points, and there's still 4:53 to play.
The turn gets you at a disadvantage, and what a start for Luka Doncic.
Already the Lakers. Watson, who defended Steph Curry so well. Doncic puts it in. Luka Doncic erupting. Some early Doncic destruction here in Los Angeles. Westbrook the drive, left-handed bank shot won't go, but a foul. He's now set 20 points in less than 8 minutes.
This is what Havnich has had in the game offensively in a very long time.
For the Lakers and Doncic. 26, he's already cemented himself as one of the great scorers in league history. Vincent knocks down the 3. Everybody getting into the out. A 19-point Laker lead. Gordon looks to answer and does. Gordon continues his terrific shooting.
Career high for him from the three-point line, and this has been going on now at this rate really for several weeks. And he's going to need more of that to keep him in this game the way Luka's feeling right now.
The Heat check played well the other night. Gets the rebound, getting some early minutes. Gordon behind his back, drives inside, finds Westbrook, blocked by Hayes. Tip won't go. Jones trying to keep it alive. Reeves comes out of the pack. And then threw it too far ahead to Doncic. Turnover for the Lakers. Substitutions. Dalton Knecht coming into the game. Vanderbilt as well. Jonchar to Westbrook. Finney Smith playing off him. Westbrook goes to the rim, pulls up, bank shot, got it. Russell Westbrook now 6 points, 3 assists.
Shot frequently, particularly from that left side. That was a difficult angle.
Vincent swings it. Knecht does. Finney Smith catches, fires, and hits. Finney Smith said the other day he can't, but he's like a little kid. He can't believe how open he's been on some of these shots with Doncic's presence. Westbrook comes in hard.
To get back to contest, and you're really going to live with those shots, particularly if it's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Michael Porter, Zeke Naji just into the game, looking for an opening. Jonchar's 3 won't go. Porter, nice tip in right there. Christian Koloko getting some early minutes for the Lakers. Knecht, his first shot, and connects. That's 9 three-pointers in the first quarter, and there's 2.5 to play.
What a talent, particularly when that jumper is going early.
Michael Malone has already taken 3 timeouts. Porter inside. Jonchar, nice movement without the ball, but couldn't finish. Ball kept alive until Vanderbilt grabs it. And here comes Doncic. Doncic floats it up, shot short. Rebound deflected. Jonchar looking for a guard. Porter off the bounce. Najee, his three-pointer.
Figure this game will stabilize at some point, but it starts here. And there's some activity there. Nice job by Pickett sinking down and reading that drop-off pass.
Spencer Jones tries the reverse, count it, and a foul. Impressive move by the rookie. And he's got himself a chance for a three-point play.
Defensively, nice reverse there and finishes it off.
This is Jones. It's just his 16th game of the season and only had 5 points. He had 6 points. Oh, inside, blocked by Chanchar. Crowd ready to ooh and ah for Connect, but Chanchar said, nope, not this one.
What a delivery by Luka Doncic.
As well as the arm. Terrific defensive plays. Connect for two. Pickett. Vanderbilt all over Porter. Porter finds some space. Well contested by Koloko. Doncic whips a pass, but Porter right there, right back to Koloko, and he lays it up and in. It's been that type of quarter for the LA Lakers. Everything going right. Quarter.
It's the little things right now that they had a rebound taken out of their hand that led to 3 points. That's a steal Michael Porter should have that still ends up in 2 points for the Lakers.
Jones does a good job keeping it alive, and Pickett gets the soft bounce. Doncic got hit in the face, slow to get up. Most threes the team has hit in the first quarter as Doncic draws for this first period. Second foul in the last 2 minutes, so he's going to shoot 2, but it was not in the act of shooting, so he's going to get 2 free throws. And Luka Doncic was acquired on February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Lakers hope that means 5 more months recalibrate.
Well, he had never played alongside. Massive. You're thinking too much. That's all behind him now.
Najee up top. Lakers, meanwhile, as Najee moves, playing some good defense here. Shot clock winding down. Ball stripped. Doncic set it off Najee's leg. The call was Denver ball, but I think they're going to change it. Ray Acosta.
So led to him playing better offensively because he's not being attacked the way that he was.
Clock is off. No fouls to give. Connect has it. Right back to Doncic. Splits. Puts up the shot. Off the mark. Pickett from half court. And that will end the.
That's just going to be a point of emphasis going into the next quarter for sure.
You mentioned that. Certainly Doncic getting into the paint, 21 points. How do you try to limit his effectiveness in that area?
Do different things and try to mess up the game a little bit. He's a great player, so we're going to do better this next quarter and for the rest of the game.
Peyton, good luck. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Mike, back to you.
All right, George. Watson, a really talented young defender. Another turnover. Vanderbilt's going to have an easy one down the other end. The turnover's starting to hurt as well. That's 7. But he's Doncic.
And even bigger than the turnovers, these are leading directly to points. 14 points for the Lakers off of those turnovers.
This stretch has been, the defense has been the key. Jones gets the offensive rebound. Throws it back out, but deflected. Here comes Goodwin. Goodwin to connect. Wide open three-pointer. Got it. 10 three-pointers, 10 of 16, and the lead is 22.
17 points now off of those turnovers. And Dalton Connect now with 2 clean looks here to start his night.
Chanchar deflected, stolen by Vanderbilt. Nice feed inside, and Reeves able to score. That's just Reeves' second field goal. He isn't needed to score right now. It's 53-20. And the Lakers reel off 7 straight points to start the period. So the foul, Vanderbilt picks up his second. And Gordon will shoot. Gordon 8 points, a couple of rebounds. As we mentioned, he's also been banged up. The left ankle's been his problem. Missed a ton of games, as we said, with that calf.
And said get back out there, so that's why you see now Westbrook back in the game, Christian Brown back in the game, because he realizes you're going to have to try to cut order.
The Nuggets have 3 timeouts left for the game. He's already had to call 4 timeouts. Connect from deep. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. This is just some extraordinary long-distance shooting. 11, just 14 minutes. Westbrook to Brown. Kicks it out, Gordon. Gordon left open. Boy, it's getting to the point where it's like automatic for Gordon. This is a guy who's 31 per year, and he's at 46%.
There's no doubt. I did that game a couple weeks ago when he hit 5 in the first quarter against Phoenix.
Reeves with a terrific play, lost the ball but stayed with it, and then threw the lob to Vanderbilt, who's going to get free throws. First foul on Russell Westbrook. Vanderbilt connects. ShopNBAStore.com now for the best selection of NBA gear. Choose from jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more. Rest for Doncic. If you're just tuning in, 21 first quarter points. Westbrook lost the handle, but it goes right to Porter, and Porter banks it in. And this happens in the NBA night after right now.
It has to be right here. There's no physicality to start this game on the part of Denver. There's freedom of movement. Cutters are coming off down screens. That's got to tighten up, and you can create some of this, which is when they are absolutely at their best, particularly Christian Braun.
And Brown, nice move on defense.
Got to be up on your toes right now and take away this comfortability that the Lakers are feeling. And there's another one just right down the lane. Austin Reeves able to get all the way to the rim. Any pressure.
A Euro step in the paint with defenders around him. Bad pass from Westbrook. Goodwin picks it up. Gooden right back, and Vanderbilt the beneficiary. Vanderbilt off the bench now with 6 points. It's back up to 25. 9 turnovers for Denver. Gordon drives on Connect, finds his way inside. He came down on both feet, and they call it travel. Or came down one after another, I should say. Gordon. Again, Denver without Nikola Jokic, without Jamal Murray. Lakers without LeBron James. Doncic throws it up. Well defended that time. Porter took it away from Hayes. Here's Watson, gets inside, banks it in.
That was a great play by Michael Porter coming from the weak side. That looked like a guaranteed lob. Tremendous recognition to come from behind to get a deflection, and that's what it's going to take. Again, active hands by Michael Porter Jr.
Porter, they need those two healthy come playoff time.
Yeah, he indicated like they were really trying to get themselves to go in this game. They just don't feel right. You can't risk it this time of the year with what you're about to play for.
Watson, good defense, but Doncic gets it back and throws it up and in as the shot clock expires. Everything coming up roses for Doncic and the Lakers here in the first half. Watson off the bounce. Brown, who was questionable with a left foot, he drives, spins, gets inside, nice feed. Watson's layup, can't get it. Good tip by Goodwin. And Westbrook comes up with a steal. Good hustle play there. Brown thought about it, knocked out of his hands by Goodwin. 3-on-1 break. Hayes can't finish. The tip won't go. The backboard. Gordon comes out of it.
The basketball, Christian Braun just had it ripped out of his hands. Take care of the basketball first. Give yourself a shot attempt every trip. Let you tighten the defense up.
Westbrook with 5 to shoot. Gets inside. Layup off the glass. Can't get it. Porter right there and banks it home. Porter now in double figures with 10. Lead a little bit. Still 6.5 remaining in the second.
Yeah, if you're Michael Malone and the Nuggets right now, you're just thinking, let's try to see if we can get this to 15 somehow. By the time we get to the locker room, but the Lakers refuse to cool off.
Watson gets inside. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Reeves. Shooting consistently. But a good rim protection.
More than just a catch and shoot guy. Be more of a slasher and attacker with that length and athletic.
After 1 year with the UCLA Bruins, Doncic has Gordon on him now. Gabe Vincent gets back to the corner, gets a good clean look and nails the three-pointer. That's his third. Vincent. And now this is the largest lead, a 28-point advantage.
If that's not modern NBA, I don't know what is. He caught that ball at 12 feet and dribbled directly to the corner to shoot that three.
12 for 18 shooting from long distance for the Lakers. Doncic drives and whips it. Reeves again caught on Gordon. Watson tries to drive. Now Gordon with the mismatch, turns and shoots. You know, Michael Malone was talking. He spends a lot at gym, his home gym. He's got a gym at his house. And lots of times, middle of the night, I'm going to go work on my shooting. You can tell his consistency shooting from the perimeter, as Reeves misses, has been terrific this year.
That's what he attributed to, just reps. Because I asked him, this hot streak, it's rare that he's been on one of these throughout his career. He said the guy just lives in the gym. Great rhythm from out there. That'll pay them well in the playoffs.
Doncic drives. Gordon with the rebound. Westbrook looking for a teammate. He's got Brown, and Brown banks it home. And year as the PA announcer, he has seen it all in Lakerland. Off the turnover, just makes the game better for the fans here as Westbrook is fouled and scores the bucket. Chance for a three-point play, and that voice you hear in the background.
By the way, you should have seen the look on J.J. Redick's face when they come out of the timeout. And first possession, when you've got sort of breakaway three going the other way, three-point play going the other way, and now an offensive foul. So back-to-back turnovers.
Regardless of the score. Finds Jones. Jones tries a three-pointer. That shot won't go. Jackson Hayes high for the rebound. Jackson Hayes has filled his role exceptional.
Month he's had 12 points, almost 8 boards a game, giving him that constant lob threat that makes Lucas so effective in the paint.
Doncic, the quick spin, shot blocked by Watson. Terrific play. Watson says something to Doncic, who's joying at him the entire way up the floor. Brown drives inside, and an offensive foul. Doncic and Watson still talking.
It was a tremendous recovery. It looked like Luka had beaten him on the block to an easy layup. And Watson had something to say, but Luka's not going to get to go at him here. It's Christian Braun gets the job.
Goodwin, nice fake. His floater in the paint. Too strong. Gordon tips it. Brown comes away with it. Ahead to Porter. Porter into Watson, and Watson lays it up and falls down hard. Doncic took a shot in the face, and he's called for the foul. That's the double whammy. You get smacked, but it's also on you. So 2 fouls on Doncic. Just under 8 per game on the season.
Lakers offensive end of the floor, to get anything, there's definitely a greater sense of pressure and physicality being applied right now. But the whole was so seeing a greater sense of urgency down here.
Well, a little 8-0 run. Cut a 28-point lead to 20. Under 3 to play in the second. Connect is just wide open. Can't hit on that one. And Gordon with his 6th rebound. Alley-oop to Brown. There's the athleticism of Christian Braun. Beautiful setup. That's 10 straight.
Brown loves to get out and run. Perfect delivery by Westbrook.
He leads the entire NBA in fast break points per game. Reeves inside. Nice shuffle pass. Jackson misses, but a foul. Well, Gordon prevented the easy bucket. Picks up his 2nd. And Jackson Hayes will shoot 2.
People were wondering where the size was going to come from.
Excellent job.
And they picked up Alex Len as an insurance policy. He has not gotten a lot of time in their rotation with some very strong forwards.
Westbrook gets inside, finds Watson. He's got the height advantage on Vincent. Tried to jam it in there, but Hayes with the steal. 14 turnovers, 10 of them here in the second. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Doncic 21 points in the first quarter, has 2 here in the second. And Vanderbilt was out of bounds. See, this is what happens. You get that big lead, all of a sudden about a 3. By the way, the Lakers have 7 turnovers here in the second. And ball knocked out of bounds. Porter thought they should have been.
And that's all triggered by your defense.
They shoot the 3 well, they just don't shoot it often. Gordon thought about it there. Now pulls back, 5 on the 24, goes right at Vanderbilt. A little Euro step, back shot's good. Nice move from Gordon. He's got 16 here in the first half. And that's 12 straight points. Lakers haven't scored in 4.5 minutes.
Turnovers that they gave up in that first half, most of them coming in the first quarter and early in the second, Mike.
Well, George, Denver had 10 turnovers in the second. The Lakers had 8 turnovers. Needless to say, it was a sloppy period. And 2 26-point deficits that were blown and wind up losing this year. This would be the largest if Denver could pull it off, but we got a long way to go. Westbrook, nice feed inside. Watson double team. Lost the ball. Good defense. Oh, Finney-Smith running the floor, and he's pushed by Westbrook, so he'll shoot free throws. The Lakers, by the way, last 30 games with this turnaround, and it started before the trade. 22-8, last 30.
Leading up to the trade, that after the trade you were wondering what the adjustment would be. You lose Anthony Davis, you pick up a guy in Luka Doncic who you know offense is starting to catch up to that, and the rhythm between Luka and LeBron, they started to
was J.J. Redick and the defense they put in. It took a little time for him to build trust and get everybody comfortable with what they wanted to do defensively, and that's come to fruition as Gordon turns and shoots. 18 points now for Gordon.
But Aaron Gordon was a very good offensive player and natural as a scorer and as a primary option for them now with Jokic and Murray not playing.
Reeves fakes. Watson now behind him. Reeves trying to draw a foul. Can't get it to go. Gordon grabs his 8th rebound. And Gordon played big minutes the other night, and his ankle was bothering him. He's playing big minutes tonight. Just showing his toughness. Doncic pokes it away. Doncic averaging over a steal per game. Again, he pulls up, jump shot is good. He's got great instincts, obviously offensively, but J.J. Redick says he's got that full-time commitment to defense.
You know he's got the IQ for it, and then he also has a component that's so important for teams defensively as Aaron Gordon just continues to shoot the basketball in that corner three. But Luka ends defensive possessions. It's such a weapon to have as your point guard, a guy that can regularly get 8 to 10 defensive boards a game.
Finney Smith back up Doncic. He gets a good clean look, doesn't get many of them, rattles that one in. That's his 4th three, 22 minutes.
And still talking to Peyton Watson. He remembers what Peyton on that block he had on him in the first half.
Brown to Westbrook. Westbrook comes up short. Westbrook just 1 of 4 from 3. He's got 9.7 assists. But has not shot it well. Doncic inside to Goodwin. Goodwin banks it home. 5th assist for Doncic.
You know, at the end of Luka with blitzes right over half court. They haven't done it to start the 3rd quarter, and Luka is loose again. Aaron Gordon keeps it up.
Just continues 7. He's well over 46% from 3 on the season.
And there's that trap I was talking about. They went back to it. They hit Luka with 1 trap. Now they're trying to run 2 at him again. Anything to force him to give it up.
Finney Smith, nice change of direction. And Goodwin can't hit. Rebound fought for. And bounce for Gordon to go with 24 points. Another just terrific game. Reeves on the steal. Took it away from Porter. Reeves goes in and lays it up and in. Hasn't been a big scoring night for Reeves so far. 11 points, 5 assists. But easily when you talk to the Laker coaching staff. Watson, that's a 3. Watson shooting 36% from 3-point range.
To this end of the floor, and again, there's the early blitz on Luka for someone else to make a play.
Goodwin, 2nd and 3rd effort. Jordan Goodwin, who has been such a pickup a season in the G League. And now starting his 4th consecutive game because of the injuries. Brown back out. Watson's going to try it from this corner. That one won't go. Numbers plus 10. But they're still down 15. Doncic turns it over. Gordon ahead to Brown. 1 man to beat. Goes right at Reeves. A lot of contact and a whistle and a blocking foul. As Reeves will be called for his 2nd.
Denver again playing fast. It's going to come down to that. Nice job.
Career high scoring this year. 3rd highest increase from last year. Misses that. Upcoming national. I think he's a most improved player candidate. You know, like Cade Cunningham, a lot of people talk about a player who's more of a role player who takes that next big step.
Completely agree.
Oh, how about that? Finney Smith to Jackson Hayes.
That was tough. He's just read that perfectly along the baseline. Such a big target for anybody who penetrates for the Lakers.
Westbrook had it knocked out of his hand.
They've got the tiebreaker with LA. If the Lakers win and it's 2-2, they've got a 3-game lead over them in terms of conference record.
Reeves, good tough rebound. Brings it back up top. Watson back on Doncic. Doncic wants to go right at him. Spins, turns, shot is no good. And a rebound, Gordon. Gordon with a double-double now. 24 and 10. Now drives inside on the slam. Aaron Gordon with authority. Minutes back to 15.
And he didn't even have to jump over a mascot or anything that time with his levitation.
course, he was a high flyer, athletic player in Orlando. Still has that athleticism, but does so many other things. Such a huge part of their championship in 23 and having back-to-back great games without Jokic and without Murray. Doncic against Brown. Jumper once again just rolls off. It's been an uphill climb for Denver. Gordon gets inside and a foul, and Doncic upset. So he picks up his third, and Gordon right back to the line.
Aaron Gordon went right at him the last 2 trips. Denver doing a little bit of a
legs. Westbrook looks up with a shot clock. Now drives at Hayes, leans in, barrels in, and banks it home. Right? No, I guess not. He's in double figures, 11 points, 9 assists. Reeves dribbles it off his foot, but saves it. Reeves, long three. And gets the bounce and a big smile as he backtracks. Reeves. Gordon's going to try another three. That one in and out. Reeves, hard drive into the paint. Watson gets out of the way, and Reeves still rattles it in. And the lead very quickly has gone back up to 18.
That three was a backbreaker to get that kind of a roll. If you're Denver trying to chip away, you need every break you can get. And then Austin Reeves follows that up with just a hard drive to the middle.
Boy, Brown way off that time. Reeves comes out of the pack. Reeves goes hard, goes right into Brown. Well defended, but Finney-Smith there to clean it up. And Michael Malone needs a timeout. The lead back up to 20. 21 assists for the Lakers, shooting 60. Pass deflected by Doncic. Westbrook has it though. Koloko back in. Westbrook tripped up by Koloko. And Russell Westbrook will shoot. Spent a couple of years here with the Lakers. Has amazing athleticism. As the crowd enjoying that. Of course, his first thing a little bit. He's one of the proudest players that I've seen in 30 years of covering NBA basketball.
If guard for the score, it's Russell Westbrook. It just doesn't matter. He only knows one speed. He only knows one level of intensity.
Reeves, very fancy, throws it up, but Koloko throws it down. So razzle-dazzle from Austin Reeves for his 7th assist. His playmaking this year has taken a huge step.
Just continues to amaze with the command of the basketball that he has and his ability to just add another elite level playmaker and initiator for the Lakers.
Doncic, a three. Westbrook racing up the floor, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Jones, his three-pointer bounces around, off the mark, fight for the rebound. Koloko. Trey Jemison not playing tonight. It's Doncic, Finney-Smith. That's what he was talking. We were talking about earlier. He's just so open.
And he knows the connection with Luka that they had in Dallas. He knows exactly where to go to find that open pocket when Luka penetrates from any direction on the court.
Koloko wanting a challenge. So Brown. Nuggets haven't helped themselves at the line. They've missed 8 free throws. Reminder, our ESPN heading toward the playoffs. Vince, Doncic, and Connect. Under 3 to play, third quarter. Lakers have given themselves a huge lead once again. Spencer Jones trying to play physical. They've put big bodies on Doncic a lot. Jones goes for the fake. He knew it when he was
knowing that if he can just get to a spot and up fake, most young players are going to take the bait, and Jones did on that. Think about the dual threat. You think about this. 7 out of his last 8 games, he's taken 10 or more threes, and 6 out of his last 8 games. No other player in the league that brings that level of production from both areas of the floor.
Pickett, corner, Najee. Some rough shooting. Last couple of threes for Denver. They're now 23-point lead. Doncic, step back, three-pointer off the mark. Porter surrounded, gets knocked down, picked up by Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt couldn't control it. JJ that. Chancho over to Pickett. Pickett, jump shot. And Lakers have completely regained control of this one as we hit the final 2 minutes of the third. A great scintillating first quarter as Vincent can't hit. Nuggets storm back, and then another dominant third period. Again, day to day, hoping they'll play in the next game on this road trip in Portland. Lakers, meanwhile, they play tomorrow night again. So J.J. Redick would love to get guys a little extra rest. It's their 6th game against some of the rescheduled games because of the wildfires as Doncic splits inside. He's surrounded and turns it over. Zeke Nnaji spins. Nice fake inside, but couldn't finish, and Koloko grabs the board. Vincent, nobody even close to him, and Gabe Vincent with his 4th three-pointer, 12 points to lead back up to 26.
It's not going to really a needle mover for them when he makes threes. When he makes more than 3, they're 9-2, or 3 or more, they're 9-2 on the year, on their way. Looks like to be 10-2 now because he's got 4 more tonight.
Finally healthy after missing most of last year. Shot clock winding down. Porter's going to have to put one up. Gets it inside. Nnaji, and a 24-second violation. That's a good defensive
possession, and this is what J.J. Redick was talking about, doing more things with him off the ball rather than just from a static position where he operates, coming over half court, getting a ball screen.
Doncic a 3. Way off. Vanderbilt right there and banks it home with 3 seconds to go. Michael Malone, 8-point lead as we begin the 4th quarter. They have been one of the elite home teams in the NBA. They've won 8 straight here at Crypto.com. Marina Reeves, some fancy footwork there. An 18.7 is in the largest of the night. Nuggets trying to hang tough. They had a good second quarter to mount a little bit of a comeback without Jokic and Murray. The Lakers dominating in that third again. Cancar can't connect. Goes out of bounds.
Ultimately, who's the second best team in the Western Conference? We know who the best team is. It's Oklahoma City. Clearly, they've lapped the field. 12.5 game lead. Both of these teams are going to be in the mix, fully healthy. There's no doubt about that, regardless of what this looks like tonight for Denver.
Pickett can't hit. Long rebound, Hunter Tyson. I mean, you can go down from 2 through 8, really, and you can make a legitimate claim. You know, they could be dangerous. Oklahoma City, the clear-cut favorite, as you mentioned. But you look at the Lakers, Houston, Memphis.
How about the Clippers, right? It's just sort of been lurking beneath the surface all year and now starting to really be impressive.
Minnesota had a bad loss tonight, but they've all those teams, Golden State, the same thing. They've all at times made you think, you know what? They could be a factor, separating themselves from the pack, except obviously the Thunder. Reeves tied up, back to connect. Connect. It's the side of the rim. Pickett to Tyson. Hunter Tyson had his first NBA. So looks like it's going to be extensive minutes for both teams' benches eventually. Cancar to Pickett. And there's Jones. Jones plays with a force. You know, still learning the NBA, hasn't played a lot, but just like how hard he plays.
They do like him, and they like his like to be, and that rotation will get shorter once you get to the postseason.
Vanderbilt can't hit the 3. Julian Strawther also still certainly with the 3 in a team that doesn't take a lot of them.
That's a big loss, Strawther. We haven't talked about him much lately, but you're talking about a guy that every little bit, you got 15 to 20 on your hands that's just been taken out of their lineup.
Connect double, finds Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt stolen by Pickett. These Nuggets still fighting, despite the huge deficit. Just over 3 minutes gone by here. Lakers have led the entire game. Nnaji. Little shot put from the corner. Connect in the paint. He's been off last couple of shots. Overall, though, 10 points. 6 players in double figures for the Lakers. Nnaji, wild shot with Vincent right around his feet. Reeves looking for somebody too. He's got a couple of ugly possessions.
This
here,
isn't
Lex.
making SportsCenter top 10 tonight. What we just saw, that last sequence up
I
in.
know you miss your time with your guy.
Of course. But the nights like this, I get to talk to him a little bit. It's the best of both worlds.
The great Scott Van Pelt coming up next. Reeves turns, shoots, comes up short. And connect. Tyson, Pickett, Hall, Chanchar, and Jones out there for Denver. Pickett gets inside. The former Nittany Lion gets it out to Jones, and Jones way off on the three. But look at the hustle. There he is. Gets his rebound, goes right back up, and shot is good. You got to love that. Down 23, he's playing like it's a 2-point game.
And you have to. When you see the most extended burn he's going to get, you're playing to impress those people that are sitting over there evaluating you on the Nuggets coaching staff. And he's done that, I think, to this point with just sheer effort and energy.
It's only his 16th game of the season as Finney-Smith gets inside. Dorian Finney-Smith, one of
everybody on the floor right now for the Nuggets, the one guy that has been getting some playing time fairly consistently is Pickett, and he can give them a little bit of shooting on certain nights. But again, this isn't the deepest team, and when they have all of their guys after 5 years putting in that work, third option on all of these teams, Lakers feel like they've got about as good of one as any.
6.5 remaining in what has turned into a Laker blowout. It was an amazing first quarter. Nuggets made a run in the second to make you think a comeback was possible. The Lakers dominating the second half. Hall falls on it and jump ball. But he has handled it so beautifully. His preparation has the respect of all the players as Pickett lines up and rattles that one in. And he was saying, you know what? It was time to coach. Scope prepared him for this particular job, and he is just loving the challenge.
And we first started our relationship a couple of years ago and did a lot of media and TV together, and I knew then, I knew from day one it was
players in the game today, and this is all in his first head coaching job of his life.
And we won here, but it takes time to break certain habits and to get them to see those areas that need to be cleaned up on their own, and that's what J.J. Redick has brought to this group, and there's a great belief now that fully healthy, they've got a legitimate shot.
Tyson, nice move and a pass from Chanchar. Crowd starting to chant, "We want LeBron James family playing tonight." LeBron James is, we said at the very top, missing with the groin injury, still out. Milton gets the tip from Koloko. Shake Milton, shot blocked by Hall. Milton gets it back. That comes up short. Chanchar. Here's Tyson. And Tyson draws the foul.
And in this league, when you get an injury, while it's unfortunate, your team misses you. When you're a veteran player this time of the year, saw it with Steph Curry the year they won the championship, their last championship. It's amazing how energized your legs against the most difficult defenses you're going to face.
And legs, like we said, this is 6 games in 8 days. That's for any player. By the way, that's a Columbus Blue Jackets jersey. Of course, keeping that Ohio theme going for him. As we're under 5 minutes to play. Another impressive performance here at home, but granted, the Nuggets without their 2 stars, in Jokic and Murray. Reeves tried a lot of ways. So the 30-point lead has been cut to 17. As Reeves hits that one. Next Wednesday, ESPN's NBA doubleheader. Lake with their road trip out west face the Suns. NBA Countdown tips off coverage at 7 Eastern. His 4 games, he's had 28 or more. And Bronny James, who they've been chanting for, is going to get off the bench and get some action. Pickett knocks down another 3. Well, Pickett with 3 3-pointers. He's got 11.
And it's going forward and in the postseason, and he can be streaky with his shooting, so this is the kind of thing that can carry over for a shooter, even in garbage time.
Shot clock down to 6 with 4 minutes to go. Reeves steps back, high arcing 3-pointer. That won't go. Knocked out of bounds. Looked like it was last touched by Koloko. Season. Meanwhile, Denver's cut it to 16 with 4 to play. Tyson can't get that to go. Hall the rebound, back up and in. So Hall, the rookie from Clemson, who was not drafted, he is able to cut it to 14.
Still 14, but I don't know if we put this to bed too. Feeling something over there. That three would have helped alleviate some of that, but you're talking about bucket here gets this thing to 12 or 11 potentially.
Tyson, Jonchar, directing traffic, looking. Bounces right off Pickett, right back to Jonchar. Shot clock at 9. Hall, Hunter Tyson stepped back, and then he stepped out of bounds.
Game when he sort of emptied the bench.
Meanwhile, Michael Malone's up, and he is coaching this group out there right now, coaching them hard, trying to spur them on, connect with the bucket to put it back up to 16.
And that's some of that college Dalton Connect when he had an opportunity to use that length and get to the mid-range. Very good mid-range player in college.
Michael Malone.
Subsequent tiebreaker, which is division leader. Now, for Denver, that's impossible because OKC has already by 3. Now, if somehow Golden State comes back and wins the division, it would then subsequently go to conference one-loss percentage, which the Lakers currently have the edge on Denver, Mike.
Yep, and George, when it comes down to it, it could be a game 7 or a home court advantage in the series makes a difference. And you're one of the premier home teams in the league. They've got their longest home winning streak in 7 years. And they've won, this will be for them their 9th consecutive home win and 6th.
Well, 2 very much at play for these teams. You're talking about hosting a couple of rounds and staying out of Oklahoma City's bracket until the conference finals.
Nice block there from Hall. Bronny James picks it up. He gets a cheer whenever he touches the ball. Shake Milton lines up the three-pointer. And Jonchar, this was a big game, but right now all that matters to them is not where as Pickett hits another 3. All that matters to them is making sure Jokic and Murray are ready coming.
Now playing great, so by the time Jokic and Murray come back, you've got your full complement of players. Your starting 5 will be intact.
And for Jokic, Goodwin can't connect. For Jokic, he's not 2 games, shows you that he's got some issues he's dealing with. There's the ankle, the elbow, the shoulder. Jonchar comes up. Hall fires away and backs it in. An 8-point game with 38 seconds remaining. This is a kind of interesting ball deflected out of bounds. And now Bronny James. James on the drive. And Lakers just kind of hold it. And there's a foul.
And to my point, that's Aaron Gordon in that spot. Maybe that's Jokic in that spot.
Coach is always thinking down the road. And a foul now. They're in the penalty. Second foul to first quarter. As the Lakers were up 46-29. He finished with 31, 9, and 7. In just his 16th game since that blockbuster.
That's put a lot of smiles on people's faces in Los Angeles, knowing that 77 is now wearing a Lakers uniform.
So Nuggets will lose the first game of this trip. They won the first one at Golden State and now lose here in LA. Tyson misses. Hall comes in for the rebound and
his own turnovers. He's definitely trying to. He's basically telling him, you see that right there, that 3 you hit, that's the one I gave you. You remember? I hooked you up with that.
You know, we talk about the clearly Dorian Finney-Smith's trade doesn't make the headlines, but what a great acquisition for the Lakers.
Forwards that can pick up all over the floor, so he's made a major difference.
So Pickett launches another, can't get that going, and that'll do it. A wire-to-wire win for the Lakers, led by as many as 30. They've won 9 straight at home, 16